Hi. In this episode, we're going to talk about the DNF command. The DNF command is really a package management utility, and the DNF commands allow you to manage packages. What is a package, you ask? Well, let me explain. A package is really a software, but it's packaged in with its configuration files, its binary data, its README, its change logs, everything about that software. Think of a complete CD-ROM with not just the software, but all the other packages or all the other supplementary items you need in order to run some software. And that is what a software package is. In the olden days of Linux, administrators would have to download manually specific software packages in order to run this software on their server. Well, that turned out to be a tedious task because of dependencies. If a software requires another piece of software to work, well, the administrator now has a job of chasing down this dependency and installing that before the software can be run or installed. Well, package managers changed this behavior. Package managers use the concept of software repositories, which is an entire collection of softwares and their dependencies indexed and with all their metadata available for you to query. The very first, or one of the first package managers in Red Hat-based distributions was called Yum. And DNF simply means dandified Yum. It has extra features like better search algorithms, resolution of dependencies, a little bit faster than Yum, but the content is still the same. You are actually asking a collection of software to install the one that you want, including all of its necessary dependencies, all in one shot. So DNF really is the package management utility for software packages in Red Hat-based distributions. The latest ones, I should actually say, version 9.0 and above. Before that, included the Yum software package manager. Remember, it is backwards compatible. So these commands that we're going to talk about, such as DNF install, DNF remove, search, list, info, are all commands that you can still run using Yum. However, DNF is also now actually the tool meant for this job. We're going to show in the preceding lab how to use the DNF tool in order to manage the entire lifecycle of a software package, from installing it, finding out information about it, listing packages that you already have, and removing software that you don't need. In this next lab, we're going to talk all about the DNF command that allows us to manage the package lifecycle on your Linux server. Please stay tuned. In this episode, we're going to talk about using the DNF command. The DNF command is not as much a command as it is a full-on utility. It allows you to manage software on your server. So let's go ahead and open up the terminal to show you around. Of course, in order to manage software, you do need root permissions. So before running any DNF command, I would be typing sudo and then DNF, and then I can follow that with, since this is a utility, subcommands such as install or remove or search or list or upgrade, anything to do with the packages that I have. And then I can give some package name, right? So generally, this is how you use the command. There are many commands. Of course, I encourage you to look at the man page for DNF, and it'll tell you this is a package manager, meaning it manages software packages. If we go down, we can see subcommands for DNF, such as alias, auto remove, check update, downgrade, info, install, list, and we can dig down into these specific commands. But what you need to know is, of course, all of these commands have to do with software packages. So let's explore some very basic major ones. The first one, of course, I'll type sudo behind the command, is install, and you can give some package name, or actually we can also do a search function where we can search for a specific package. So let's say we're searching for Python, and it will actually, I made a mistake there with the password. All right, let's give the password correctly, and it can list me all the packages that are working with Python. So based on one specific package, I can choose to install Python. I can do this for other packages as well, with sudo dnf search and some package name or keyword. So I can say httpd. What are packages that are providing httpd? This is a web server, so it immediately lets me know that HTTP is provided via a few, this is the exact match. Hey, our first match, name and summary matched, and other areas of HTTPD. So now that we know the name of the package over here, we can then go ahead and say sudo dnf install httpd, and it will go ahead and try to install the software package. It's going to let you know to press Y or N, and you can press Y to proceed or N to stop, and you can press Y again. This is actually a specific signing key letting you know the package is legitimate or not corrupted and has been signed by whoever has released it. Let's press Y and then install the package. You can see that multiple packages were installed, not just the package that I listed. That is because often packages will have dependencies, and the DNF tool or utility will automatically resolve and grab those dependent packages during the installation. You can also give information, get information such as DNF info for a specific package, and you can query the package information. And it, again, this is just to let you know what the package is and what it does, and whatever information can be queried from observing the package. Let's run this out, and we should be presented with a summary of the package telling me what it exactly does, what is the version, the release, any patches, how big is it in size, what is the source file name, what repository or collection I've downloaded it from, what is the summary and the URL of the package, any other relevant information which the package distributor has decided to provide. Now, you can also run a DNF list command to list the packages that you have installed or list the packages that you have available to you. And again, generally what you would do is filter for a package and say that, hey, I have certain packages with HTTPD over here installed. Now, the final part of your software lifecycle would be removing that software. So sudo dnf remove will allow you to remove software packages from the system as well. You just press Y, and now the package has been removed. So this overall are some basic commands when working with the DNF utility to manage software packages in Linux. I hope you've learned something and enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one.